Assalamu alaikum. May peace be upon all of you. I want to welcome our community. And when I say our community, I mean all of us, all of the people here, whether you're Muslim, whether you have another faith, whether you have no faith, because that is what makes up our community. And this notion, just recently, this week, we know that there was an individual fueled by another vision, another delusional vision, a white supremacist delusion of what community means. And he committed an atrocious act of terrorism. That's what it was. And in the wake of that, we saw the leadership of the Prime Minister of New Zealand. And she continues to show that. And she said very clearly, they are us. They are us. Embodying that God-driven vision of what community means and understanding that. And it's something for us to reflect upon is whether here in the US, whether that us really encompasses that vision of the community, whether it encompasses those who are less privileged, whether it encompasses those of different faiths, those than the dominant faith, those who are in the minority, whether by ethnicity, race, religion, those who are less privileged, who are not part of the elite, whether that too, here in our United States, the US, whether that us encompasses all of those things. And it's something for us to reflect upon. CAIR Michigan is fighting and working towards that vision of us that we talked about, that they are us, the New Zealand Prime Minister's vision, that God-inspired vision of us and of the community. And we are working towards that proactively. We are working towards that in a way actively through our Safe Spaces program, where we proactively work with organizations to educate them on inclusion of people of faith, people of values, people of principle, and how institutions can be inclusive, how they can inculcate that type of community. We work with media to make sure that the frameworks, as well as community members, to make sure that the frameworks that are being used are those of inclusion, those of a community that is broad, that is inclusive of all of us, and to create a broader us. And I welcome you to learn about this institution, your institution, that serves our community, and to support us, as always, in the many different endeavors that we have and you will hear about as we go along. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.